Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Almighty Allah, the entirely merciful, Ar-Rahman, and especially merciful, Ar-Rahim. Dear viewers across the globe, I greet you with the best greeting that has ever been used on this planet. The greeting that spreads peace among humans. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be unto you. Ameen, ameen. Dear viewers, welcome to this program. Welcome to Treasures from the Holy Quran, where you have real opportunities of taking some of these treasures. And all of us can take these treasures without affecting the rights of each other. Alhamdulillah, we are being given this opportunity by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we need to use them. I'm sure that you are ready by your notebooks now, and because we are going to deal with today with chapter number 51, we're going to select some ayat, chapter number 51, which is called Surah Al-Dhariyat. In Surah Al-Dhariyat, we are taking some examples which would have some linguistic similarity, something that attracts us when you find few ayat are coming next to each other, one after another, and all of them have the beginning, the same beginning, wafi and in. Wafi, for example, will begin with ayah number 20, will move to 21 to 22, and so on and so forth, to notice the similarities between them. Something really amazing. You should think of this. This is one of the ways that you are distracted linguistically by the Quranic style, because it opens up the hearts and your thoughts about something that you have not thought of before. Alhamdulillah. When Allah loves you, yeah, you see, this is one of the signs. Allah opens up your heart to the ayat from the Quran. Yeah. So you feel more and more loving and falling in love with them, because they are the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You feel that you are enjoying them like nothing else that you have enjoyed in your life. It is true. And simply the answer, you know the answer, simply because they are ayat, signs from Almighty Allah. Look at this verse, ayah number 20, that says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وفي الأرض آيات للموقنين, followed by another ayah, وفي أنفسكم أفلا تبصرون, then followed by another ayah, وفي السماء رزقكم وما توعدون. Let's see the simple meaning of this, the translation. And on the earth are signs for those who have faith and certainty. Then, and also in your own selves, will you not then see? And then followed by another verse. And in the creation, in the heaven is your provision, and that which you are promised. 3 short ayats. وفي الأرض آيات للموقنين. On the earth, you can link it with the previous treasures that we learned, that told us how to explore, how to go and make travel and make trips and explore the land, the entire earth, whenever you have an opportunity, either by watching some programs on the TV or by doing actual trips and travels and taking some notes and making some exploration, and you learn. Yes, what is there? وَفِي الْأَرْضِ آيَاتٌ لِلْمُوقِنِينَ. And on the earth are the signs for those who have faith and certainty. There are many signs. Many signs. You go here, you find the signs of Allah. You go there, you find the signs of Allah. Wherever you direct your face to, wherever you direct your car towards, wherever you travel to, you will find signs on the earth. You will find rivers, you will find flowers, you will find huge and tall and high mountains. You will find all these are signs of Allah. Who created the earth? It is Allah. And you will see the signs by yourself. You see how specially designed these mountains and these caves and these other ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You'll find hundreds and thousands of examples everywhere, wherever you go. Travel to the south or travel to the north or east or west. In all directions, you find some signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And again, this is only for those who have faith. And this increases their faith. And this strengthens their faith. And this is how our faith develops and increases, just by knowing how to do it. Just when you say these things and you respond by saying, Subhanallah, Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah al-Azim. Whenever you have this opportunity to glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this thing that we enjoy and we see the benefits, let alone the studies that you can make, the theoretical studies that you can benefit. And you can go deeper and deeper and deeper. And the more you go deeper, the more you will find more signs that you never thought of or you never read about. The availability of the signs are everywhere. It just needs you to benefit from these signs. And then you find on the following verse that moves from the earth, and it says that why do you go far? Why do you go to the earth? Why do you go to the rivers? It is in you, in yourself. It's in your body. You find a lot of signs from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you examine, when you go to a scientist or a doctor and you examine any member, anything that Allah created in you, the eye, the nose, the teeth, the lihya even here. You find the breathing system, you find your heart. Each one of them is a sign that it is from Almighty Allah. You can stay few hours studying and knowing about how your heart works and how your blood is distributed in your body regularly, and how the cells are working together to fight a disease or a danger that's coming to endanger it. You find amazing knowledge. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. How perfect Allah is. You would know. And this is again and again. You don't even to know Allah. This is a very important lesson, particularly for those who deny the existence of Allah, because they are unlimited. They are limited in their brains. They are limited in their brains. They think that they need to see something physical, something that looks like a human being, or looks like a mountain, or looks about a giant thing. This does not apply to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah is much greater than this. You cannot restrict the existence of this great Khaliq into a makhluk. He would become even a makhluk at that time. But this is the mentality of those people who are, alhamdulillah, who don't know, who don't have faith in Almighty Allah, who don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here the ayah invites us to think close in us in order to find the signs of Allah. If you are a searcher 4 signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't need even to travel 1 meter or 1 kilometer. You don't need to do this. It is in you. It is in your eye. It is in your body. It is in your feet. It is in your legs. It is in your muscle system. It is in the breathing system. It is everywhere in you. You will find signs that really you are a creature that had been created by a great creator whose name is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here you can go to the earth. The first ayah that tells us you will find many signs anywhere in the earth, or you can go, or you don't need even to go and move. Look at yourself, examine your system, examine your body, examine how many systems you have in your body, and you will see by yourself that وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ. Don't you see? Don't you see how great Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is by creating all these systems only in one human? So you will find the ayat. So you'll find these ayat, and this increases your. You cannot imagine, for example, how the kidney is working. And if you don't have a kidney, yes, you may need a huge factory in your body to do the system of your kidney. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it so simple and so tender in your body, and functions very well, amazing. And the more you maintain it, the more you enjoy it. And this is how you keep the ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then here, you move to the following ayah, we finished ayah number 20, 21, now ayah number 22, and it tells you, وَفِي السَّمَاءِ فَوَرَبِّ السَّمَاءِ or وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُوعَدُونَ. Guess what? It tells you that all the provisions, all the sustenance that you are waiting for, they are there. They are not on the ground because Allah is there. Everything that you are waiting for from this kind of sustenance, that it is there. It will send down to you by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then you can find it on the earth, you can find it in the air, you can find it, but it is there. وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ. All the sustenance, all the provisions that you are looking for, they are there. And they will come down to you. They are not here. They are there, and they will come to you. Now you start thinking differently. You have new kind of knowledge that you never thought of, and this makes the change in how we think. We used to see that, to think that they are there. In reality, they are there, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send them down to you. The rain will come, and this causes all the provisions that you are using. Without the rain that comes to you from the sky, you cannot exist and you cannot live. وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُوعَدُونَ. What you have been promised by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there. The rain is coming, and it causes rivers, and it causes cultivation, and it makes this and that and all that. You would say, Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah al-Azim. That's why Prophet Muhammad used to receive the rain to remove whatever cover from his head and to put his head out, to enjoy, to let the rain fall on his head. This is one of the sunnahs of the Prophet ﷺ. But to see and to be grateful to the provisions from Allah, to the rizq of Allah that's coming to him and to the believers. And if the rain is heavy and dangerous, the Prophet ﷺ used to make this beautiful dua. Allahumma hawalayna wala alayna. Oh Allah, make it around us, but not directly on us. So we want so that you can get the benefit of the rain. Amazing ayat, free ayat, and you'll find this is plenty. They are here and there on almost every page. You'll find not every page, every statement in the Quran, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, is an ayah, is a sign that it is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you just need to reflect all the Quran, all of it is a group of ayat, a group of science, group of evidences that they are from Almighty Allah, the creator of this entire universe. It just requires you to think. And that's why we are motivated by the ayat of the Quran, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are motivated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are encouraged even by the nature around us is to think and think and think. And the more you think, the more you will find yourself are coming to the right path and the right process and the right way of thinking. And that's what the Quran is doing to our minds. It's something really so beautiful, and this is just an example of it. But the entire Quran works in this direction. Therefore, we always say, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Thank you, Allah, the Lord of the universe, the Lord of the entire world, the Lord of everything. And the more you say it with open hearts and meaning these tiny details of it, the more you enjoy this life that you are living in. And we do thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for these blessings, and we continually ask Him to not to deprive us of this reflection and this contemplation on the ayat, so that we would get the benefit and we share the benefit with other people so that they enjoy what we enjoy. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.